in excess of 400.
Okay, by the way, GMDC is the other one. We were telling you about it earlier. Very strong numbers, good margin performance, and the stock actually is up almost about 5-6% in pre-opening. So that's another one that I need to draw your attention to. 9% higher now on GMDC.
So just a quick word on these numbers. They look very, very good. The problem is coal prices have cooled off. So maybe it will not get replicated, in Q4. And the other problem for these numbers is, the management joined us, and earlier they were guiding for 10 million tons. Then they scaled it down to 9 million tons. But at the 9-month mark, in terms of production, they've done around 6 million tons. So I'll be keen to have them on the channel and ask them, are you going to do anything closer to around 9 million tons? Numbers very, very good, valuations in their favor, but Q4, it's a bit confusing out there, so management only can guide for that.
Okay, open invitation to the management then.
Absolutely.
For that, but 9% higher. Let's find out more. PI Industries was also a very strong set. Sonal is here with more. Sonal, over to you.
Well, yes, it was a stellar set. Another quarter where the company beat street estimates. If you look at the revenues, they came in at 1613 crore rupees, slightly lower than what the street was working with at 1700 crore rupees. EBITDA was higher at 416 crore rupees. Margins came in at 26% versus 23.7%, and profits also higher than the poll at 352 crore rupees. If we see it on a YY basis, revenues they have grown by 19%. EBITDA is up 40%. Margins are up 400 basis points, and this is at a time when most of the companies are talking about higher raw material prices, and profits are up 58% as well. The export business showed strength, up 23% on a YY basis, which was largely price-led, 14% price growth, 9% volume growth. Domestic growth was lower at 2%, and the company says it is because of adverse weather conditions and higher channel inventory. However, EBITDA margin improved because of favorable product mix and operating leverage as well.
All right, Sonal, thanks very much for that. Vodafone Idea we'll shine the spotlight on again. Rima is here with that. Rima.
Thanks so much for that. Well, it's another difficult quarter for Vodafone Idea. The revenues are just up 0.1% quarter on quarter, so flat revenues. Losses are mounting, almost inching towards the 8,000 crore mark. 7,990 is the loss clocked in by Vodafone Idea in Q3. Margins have improved on a quarter-on-quarter basis, so that is a stable print. The notable fact is that capex is coming down for the company. So capex in Q3 is down to 750 crore rupees versus over 1,200 crore in the prior quarter. So this cash crunch is resulting in the company curtailing its capex spend, which directly then has implication in the kind of service you would have and therefore the subscriber experience. And subscriber losses continue for Vodafone Idea. This quarter on quarter, the overall subscriber base, which includes 2G, 3G and 4G, is down 5.8 million. Quarter on quarter. The 4G subscribers have gone up by 1 million, so that's a positive. But again, if I compare Vodafone Idea's 1 million 4G subscriber adds, it trails Sia Bharti, which clocked in a more than 6 million 4G subscriber adds on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Pricing has gone up by 3.3%, that's the ARPU, to 135. Because the cash is a bit difficult, as I said, the company's brought down its capex. The net debt is now at 2.27 lakh crore rupees. The government has now agreed to convert the interest on the AGR dues into equity, but that conversion will show up in the shareholding only in the 31st of March 2023 when the shareholding gets updated. The company says they remain engaged with lenders for further debt raising as well as other parties for equity or equity-linked fundraising, but the debt is high and it's been another difficult quarter, though the performance in terms of numbers has been stable on a sequential basis.
All right. Thanks a lot, Rima, for that. Well, just 30 seconds left for the markets to open. Wanted to mention the market is in a mood to reward good numbers. So Torrent Power, PI Industries, a couple of other Siemens, all looking pretty good. GMDC, all reacting well to their numbers. All these stocks are anywhere up between 5 to about 8%. And Torrent Power is really topping the charts this morning. Apart from that, you still have a couple of stocks that are under pressure. So the overall market mood is not that great. It's flat with a bit of a negative bias. Apollo Hospitals has been under pressure for the last few days. So today as well, down about 2.5% in pre-opening. And in general, the mood on consumption is not too great. So ITC and HUL are down about 1%. But that's the first tick on the index. It's lackluster, you'd have to say. The Nifty is down about 40 points. The Sensex is down 160 points. And the Bank Nifty is down almost about 100 odd points. So as the SGX Nifty was suggesting, it's